Hey everybody, this is the fashionista, Merrick Brave, and you're listening to the Slam Fam Wrestling Network. Welcome to the family.
Wrong.
That was totally unplanned.
Nope, I knew how much time the dryer had left.
Folks,
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to the extremely professional Off the Chest of Timothy Regal.
Hey, I'm not the one doing laundry today. It's that other guy that lives here.
Episode 76. That other guy who just told me we could never ever discuss him on the air.
Oh no, we're not going to discuss him on the air.
We're not allowed to discuss him on the air.
He wants his privacy. I don't want people knowing he lives here. It's all good.
Trust me, I wouldn't either.
Nice.
No, I'm kidding. He's a wonderful human being.
I wouldn't go that far.
Folks, as I said, welcome to episode 76 of Off the Chest of Timothy Regal. First off, I do want to say I apologize for last week's slight audio issue.
Regal thought it was a 360 mic.
I did not realize the mic we have is not a 360 mic and accidentally turned the mic the wrong way. So
he wanted it so it would only be on him and you wouldn't... See, nobody's probably listening to this week.
Well, no, they're listening to this week because they know you're back. It's going to be in the description.
I'm back.
Alex is back and better
than ever. Got a knack.
Margaret's in the kitchen ignoring us like always.
Things better. I'll be on the next at least 83 weeks of this podcast.
Oh, really?
Ooh, yeah. Promise.
So obviously it's been a little bit since we talked, and I led off with how great the wedding was, but now
Did you talk about the wedding last week?
I said it was a beautiful wedding, but I said we'd hold off to talk about it until you got back.
I did listen to some of it. I forgot.
Forgot
a lot of it, but I did listen to some of it.
I thought for a second you said you forgot a lot of the wedding. I'm like, really? Already?
I mean, that too, but...
You didn't even have a drink.
I know.
Now, other members of your family, maybe possibly a sibling of yours, that's another story, but...
Well, I only have one sibling of age, so I hope it was him.
It most definitely was.
Regal.
We had a fun time.
Did you?
I had a fun time.
What was your favorite?
My favorite moment of the wedding?
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you my two favorite moments of the wedding. Because one is obvious.
Give me your second favorite first.
Well, the second favorite was...
Give me your third favorite first.
I said I'll give you two.
I want three.
Third favorite...
For all I've done for you, you can't give me three.
Third favorite moment of the wedding, your speech. And,
what speech?
Your speech at the reception.
Oh,
your vows were good too. But your speech at the reception when you banged your hand with the mic at your DJ.
Yeah.
And said, I'm just doing what everybody does to me. And then when you got the mic, you said, yeah, I have used one of these a time or two, so I think I know how to do this.
This is your favorite moment.
Actually, that's my second favorite moment.
Dang it.
It was Margaret's favorite moment.
Here we go. You ready?
Not Alex doing the whip and nay-nay, or attempting to do the whip and nay-nay.
That was pretty good.
It's on our Facebook and they have to see it, by the way.
It's on the Slam Fam Facebook, isn't
yes,
it?
Yes, it is. Me and Alex told the entire wedding reception how we spend our days. To Margaret's anger.
I don't think she was angry.
She thought, Margaret, up until yesterday, still thought that I was the one who orchestrated it, and I actually had nothing to do with it. That was the DJ himself who, you know, not to say that the DJ knew to do that, but I will say that DJ was kind of filthy. Like,
I mean, he might be the type of DJ that, you
can't wash off.
Clicks and plays.
Yeah, he was filthy and I couldn't wash it off. It was
fair enough.
His dancing was definitely more than 6 stars.
Absolutely. Okay, Dave, I know you're listening. David Meltzer.
Oh God.
You gotta just there are people out there like the 6-star booty and the 7-star mind who have made our kind of like our little gimmick, if you don't mind me using industry terms, to exaggerate the 5-star system. But when you're throwing out 5-star ratings, 6-star ratings, 7-star ratings, like nobody's business, it to me it just kind of devalues the whole system.
Now, according to Thomas Montgomery, that is not true.
Thomas disagrees?
No, Thomas disagrees with that. He says, actually, I disagree to a point. I think Dave can rate whatever the hell he wants.
Right, but I think it loses its effect.
But no, we didn't get to my favorite moment of the wedding. We forgot about that. So off the Dave thing, because we've talked about Dave enough on this show and nobody cares. And
nobody cares about Dave. That's right.
And Dave's not listening to the show. He's rewatching whatever day the G won for the 20th time.
You hear that, Dave? Regal said nobody cares about you.
My favorite moment of the wedding was definitely your wedding dance.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Where Margaret's mom was playing A Million Dreams, and the young girls at the wedding basically became a chorus singing the song, and they knew every word of it, which made it absolutely perfect. It was a beautifully unplanned moment that you guys had at your wedding, so I will definitely say that. That was
unplanned.
That was actually my favorite moment.
You weren't at all the rehearsals, I take it.
Oh, did you?
No, we didn't. It was unplanned.
The song was planned, but the girls singing it was not.
Yes, so, that's right.
That was a very nice moment.
I thought so too.
Did
you like my vows? You popped in my vows.
I did pop for your vows, as anyone who saw the video of the ceremony that I told
Sean last night. I was like, Regal says he doesn't want to do commentary anymore. Last weekend was his audition to be the new cameraman.
No.
How did he do?
No. Yeah, no. I popped during the vows for the wrestling fan fiction reference. But no, we had a good time. It was a fun little wedding, fun little reception. I like the fact you guys were done in 8 minutes. I've been. Have you ever been to a wedding where they take like an hour?
Yes.
It just kills you.
Yeah.
8 minutes might be an exception. I mean, you guys were definitely just let's get it over. Let's get it over with. Let's party. Let's have fun.
So you're saying we went too fast?
Not so. Hey, it's your wedding. You guys do whatever the fuck you want.
Don't you ever forget it, Regal.
Yeah.
So we got the fucking Dave Meltzer of weddings here. Timothy Regal's got. How many stars do you give our rating?
Quite a few.
It's a 3 3/4 stars because they didn't ask if anyone objected. No one went through a table.
Why the hell would anyone object to you? Margaret, why would anyone object to you two getting married? If anybody would have objected, I'd have been like, Alex obviously script booked this. Swerve. Where's Russo? Bro, it's a swerve.
It's a swerve. And nobody found the working cake table.
No, I kept asking where the working table was, but we couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I was fully intending on putting Alex through a table at the wedding, but
why would I be the one? I can't be the one to go through the table at the wedding.
Well, we could have put one of the various SCW people who were there through a table. We could have bowed and then put the sensei through a table.
We could have bowed to our sensei. Speaking of bowing to your sensei, how about SCW Red, White, and Bruised last night? Jimmy Thomas picking up the big victory
over
Wilhelm Amory.
Apparently, I did not realize Wilhelm was Corey Feldman.
I didn't know that. I don't know who Corey Feldman is.
You don't know who Corey Feldman is?
I'd probably know him if I saw him.
He was in the Goonies.
I've seen the Goonies.
He was Mouth.
I don't remember which characters are which. Regal, I'm not a movie.
As I facepalm myself.
I've seen the Goonies a couple times too. I just don't know.
He was in License to Drive.
I've not seen that.
That was like a movie that shaped my teen years.
Okay.
I thought because they made me think when I was 12 that when you turned 16 and got your license, hot chicks instantly wanted to date you.
I mean, that's what happened to me.
What a lie that turned out to be.
That's what happened to me, and look where I am now.
Well, you know.
Married to
none
a...
of the chicks that were fawning over you when you were 16.
Well, you were
Trust me,
12 when I was 16.
I've seen pictures of Alex. No chicks were fawning over him when he was 16.
Are you... You're so rude. You just don't show anybody any pictures from when you were a kid.
I had a mullet when I was 16.
I had a mullet when I was 3.
So we were only about 2 years apart.
Yeah.
But no, your wedding was beautiful.
Thank you.
Alex probably had... I assume you had a girlfriend when you were... Maybe you had a girlfriend when you were 16. I don't know. I'm making that up to try to add...
I think I had my first girlfriend when I was like...
I'm adding humor to
No, I
the
did have a
podcast.
girlfriend when I was 16. And her dad is a representative for Dubuque County now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But we should probably talk about wrestling on this podcast since it is
Lasted
a
about
wrestling
2
podcast.
weeks.
No, SCB Red, White, and Bruised last night, man.
I bought her a Corona stocking cap for Christmas and didn't understand the problem with that.
Because it's beer and you're underage.
Yes, I understand now, Regal. I didn't at the time.
You know. Can we talk about wrestling now? This is a wrestling podcast.
You don't want to talk about my love life?
Not well. We don't need to talk about your love life. You're married now to a very lovely, amazing, wonderful woman.
I mean, that is my love life now, being married. You want to know what it's like to be married, Regal?
Same as it was before, since you guys have been together for 2 years.
Not even.
Well, close enough.
Close enough. Jeez, I'm glad. All right, Regal. Let's talk about what Regal wants to talk about now. We only heard Timothy Regal last week because he muted Adam's microphone, and now I'm back, and he just wants to shut me up. He wants to stifle me.
Nobody.
This is censorship.
I mean, do you want to spend an hour talking about your love life in your teen years? We can do that.
My first girlfriend's name was Autumn.
I don't think we're gonna.
She lived about a town away. Her parents were divorced. Her dad lived in Dubuque. Her mom lived somewhere else. And she only came to see her dad every other weekend.
Bro, we're seriously.
But there was another man she saw every other weekend. The 7-star mine. 5 3/4 at the time. Alex McCarthy. I drove a blue Toyota Camry. I was older than all of my friends. So I was the one that drove us to the mall. And we went to the mall. And we hung out at the mall. It was pretty, as we would say now, lit. My
Folks,
second
I am
girlfriend...
trying to kill myself right now listening to this.
My second girlfriend, we were part of the speech team for the Iowa High School Speech Association.
Stop!
We were in TV news.
Folks, never say anything sarcastic to Alex McCarthy because he will take you seriously.
She was a sophomore. I was a senior.
Is there wrestling involved in this story in any way, shape, or form?
Maybe.
I don't want to wait an hour to find out. So let's talk about fucking SCW Red, White, and
Wrestling
Bruised.
doesn't come in until the last relationship.
Exactly.
Alright, whatever.
Which, that's what For Love Wrestling is for, if you ever actually decide to drop that episode.
We don't talk about my old girlfriends on Love Wrestling.
No, but it's about your love life in wrestling. That's what Love Wrestling is for. That's why it's the only episode of the show on the Slam Fan that I'm not on.
That it could not be further from the truth. There are several shows in the Slam Fam that you are not
You're
on.
previews.
Well, I'm not on the SCW preview show.
You're not on the SW previews, you're not on the 3X previews, you're not on Bells. This is the only show on the Slam Fam that you are on.
And my
Motherfucker.
as yet untitled New Japan show.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm on the SCW show every once in a while.
You were supposed to do an SCW show
Hey,
while I was gone, and
blame,
it didn't
blame
happen.
the other half of that.
I blame you. You should have got a hold of me so we could have made it happen.
I thought the other half was going to call me.
You were supposed to call him.
Apparently the man who counts 3 can't count 7 numbers on a phone.
Did you give him your number?
I did. He's had my phone number for a long time.
He probably deleted it.
Most people do. But we should talk about wrestling. There's a lot going on in the wrestling world. This is a wrestling podcast, so we probably should do that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, as great as the life and times of Alex McCarthy are, the people, if there were still anybody listening to this episode at this point.
Are you off Saturday?
Yes.
This coming Saturday?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Do you want to go to Freeport with me and Moondog?
Maybe. I don't know.
To the Freeport Championship Wrestling or whatever?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday yet. I know what I'm doing Friday.
Spend your days working hard on the go.
We'll be working hard on the go to get to Waterloo in the morning.
Yeah.
But before we talk about that, we should talk about it, Red, White, and Bruised, and what an amazing show was. We keep talking about it. But yeah, Jimmy Thomas picked up the victory over Corey Feldman, Wilhelm Emery.
You're killing me, Regal.
Then the King raised the hand of the student of Bakwando.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting night there.
They are the brothers in Bow.
Braden McBride showed up with his sister.
She's not his sister.
That's what the crowd told me.
That is not true, and you know it, Regal.
She says she's not, but I have not seen her birth certificate, so...
Are you really going to be a...
Trump?
It has been alleged. Don't ever call me Donald Trump.
Then why the hell are
Well,
you
don't be a birther.
birth certificates?
Don't be a birther, Regal.
I'm just saying.
Regal's a birther, everybody.
I wouldn't trust the words of people that hang out with Braden McBride.
She seems like a nice girl.
Which makes me wonder what the hell is she doing with Braden McBride?
Maybe he blackmailed her.
Or either he paid her.
I don't think she's his sister.
Okay, so maybe she's not his sister, but what the heck is she doing with that guy? That guy's a piece of crap.
Are you jealous that you're still single, Regal?
Well, that too, but can you honestly tell me anybody that comes to SCW Pro Wrestling that actually wants to hang out with Braden McBride?
Yes, my mother.
Yes.
You think I'm joking? I'm not.
My mother-in-law.
Apparently, I thought she liked Mr. Manders.
She can like more than one wrestler, Regal.
Nobody likes Braden McBride. He's Braden McBride.
Oh my goodness, Regal.
I don't like Braden McBride. I don't like him almost as much as I don't like this stinking Revolution. Which we need to talk about that.
You
Alex
say
McCarthy.
You want a revolution.
No, not those guys. Those guys were awesome. No, Mr. McCarthy.
What?
You bailed on me at one point last night.
I was told. What are you talking about?
Stuck me over there with Knight Wagner.
You did commentary on Knight Wagner forever. Never complained.
Yeah, when he wasn't being a gigantic D-hole like he is now.
A D-hole.
Yeah, he's a D-hole. We're keeping
Regal's
this
worked
podcast
up.
PG.
Since when?
Since 30 seconds ago.
When have we ever kept this podcast PG?
Since 30 seconds ago. He's a butthead. I had to say that last night because, and folks, if you come to SCW Pro, if you listen hard enough, you can tell the moments where Regal has to try really hard not to use swear words. No, and trust me, I was trying really hard to keep it PG when I had Knight Wagner sitting next to me, running off his mouth constantly about how great Joe Acer and the frickin' Revolution are.
I mean, they're very talented.
They're also very much assholes.
Regal.
They beat up my boy Steve Manders.
They did. They beat up our good friend Steve Manders.
They beat up Sage Kane and Dante Leon.
Now my question, Regal.
They beat up Travis Titan.
My question, Regal.
What's up?
Would they have beaten up Steve Manders if he would have joined the 7-Star Mind Academy in 3XW?
Oh, Jesus Lord.
What?
I don't know. That's in Des Moines. I wasn't there. But in SCW, I got 6 guys, because God forbid 5 guys wasn't enough. Now they apparently picked up Chase Holiday. Another loudmouth.
Wow.
I didn't like that guy before he joined the Revolution.
You are in a bad
When
mood.
did this become a working podcast?
Is a Margaret.
We've always flirted with the line.
Here I am trying to. Damn it! That was Dick's. I was trying to be kayfabe and cut a promo.
Regal really wants to cut promos.
I do. I miss cutting promos sometimes.
Well, you should get trained to become a worker. You get to cut promos.
I was a manager for 10 damn years.
Yeah?
Did you forget?
No, I didn't forget.
I took a double suplex from Tyler Black and Merrick Brave
Oh,
once.
here we go.
But outside of the Revolution being jackasses,
I don't know about you. That main event was one of my favorite matches I've ever called.
That was where I was going. Johnny Wisdom and Shane Hollister had a match that is probably one of my favorite SCW matches I think I have called in the last couple of years at least.
Yeah.
That ranks up there for me with the 4-way from Don's Pub as one of the funnest, most just energetic matches. Just two guys that are absolutely excellent at what they do, doing it better than just about anybody can do it, and
absolutely
told a story. And kids, trust me, it proves that you don't need to do a million flippy doodads to tell a story in a match. Because these guys, I think there might have been one. Shook might have done a dive once.
Yeah.
But they told stories.
Yep.
They worked body parts.
Psychology.
They used old school wrestling and had an athletic, amazing story, great match that absolutely blew the doors off the Coliseum. The crowd was absolutely into it. I mean, it was great. I gave him a standing ovation at the end of the match.
I did too. I was standing right next to you.
Yeah, it was. If you haven't seen it, go get that video. Check that match out. Johnny Wisdom, man, I give him a lot of crap because he's, on commentary, but that is a guy who can. I honestly, Johnny should be so much more in wrestling than just an SCW pro guy to me. He's so damn good.
He is. I agree.
I always love watching Johnny Wisdom do old school style pro wrestling and do it great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and the Shug, the guy takes a year and a half away from the ring and looks better than ever. So, kudos to both those guys, man. I mean,
couldn't agree more.
They killed it last night.
Yeah.
Anything else from last night we didn't talk about?
How about I need the scoop, Regal.
What's
up? You have the scoop?
What's up?
Is Latin Thunder Jr. the son of Latin Thunder?
I believe he is.
Okay, because I know like sometimes in Lucha Libre, I believe there is a tradition where
I didn't know there was a Latin Thunder Jr., so maybe not. But
you interrupt. You didn't let me finish. Because correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't there a tradition in Lucha Libre though, where sometimes wrestlers will pass on their name to not necessarily their son, but just to pass it on?
Well, obviously the biggest,
like Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio Jr. is the nephew of Rey Mysterio Sr.
You're right.
So that could be a possibility. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is apparently out of nowhere we have an El Hijo del Latin Thunder.
Somebody else. That could end up being somebody else's gimmick, Regal. Why don't you just let him be Latin Thunder Jr.? Because it's been happened before where there's been one person that's been El Hijo, and somebody else has been.
How many goddamn Villanos were there at one point?
Several.
I think there were about 18 of them.
Were they all brothers?
I believe most of them were.
Okay.
No, but yeah, so interesting development. There is a Latin Thunder Jr. Looked very good in his match. Did some interesting athletic, high-flying lucha style stuff.
Yeah.
He did can we say he did a good lucha thing? You know this week was the 1-year anniversary of that, by the way?
Really?
No, the 2-year anniversary of it. The time that Kalisto did a good lucha thing. But, no, how am I trying to describe it? He actually walked over Latin Thunder and Jah-C, and then did a Hurricane Rana to JT Energy.
Yep.
And then he did a absolutely beautiful picture-perfect moonsault about went through the ceiling. So interesting. I'm interested to see where things go in the future for Latin Thunder and Latin Thunder Jr.
Yeah.
But good stuff. Travis Titan and Joe Acer had a really good match until of course 6 guys all of a sudden came to the ring, which what it is. But no, really good show. I'm very excited. We only got to wait a few weeks.
Yeah.
We're back on August 11th.
That's right. August 11th. We've got
for Pit Stop.
Pit Stop.
With the official greatest SCW show flyer in history. I do want to send a shout out to my man Chris Huffman. because Christopher Huffman made a flyer that absolutely popped me when I saw it.
Yeah, I got it. It got sent to me on like Tuesday or Wednesday, so I had to keep it a secret.
Apparently, Mason Beck reminds somebody a lot of Wario. I didn't know that.
I didn't understand why Manders was Bowser.
Because he's a beast.
Okay, fair enough.
That's why.
All right.
Why is Joycer in a cloud? that's an even bigger question that nobody can answer.
Now I'm just gonna throw this out there.
He can jump really high.
That makes sense. I was gonna say there might have been some better candidates for being up in a cloud, but
wow, ding. We're just gonna leave that one where it is.
Well, Jared Thumb's a weather enthusiast.
Oh, that is true. He is a weather enthusiast.
How many people can name off their top 5 favorite weathermen?
Can Jared Thumb seriously do that?
No.
I don't. Thumb's thumb, man. You never know what thumb's.
Thumb is. He did ask for a podcast though. He wants his own podcast.
God, I'm all for that because God only knows what that's gonna sound like.
He said, "When's there gonna be a Thumb Talk podcast?" It's like, I don't know, Jared.
Can you imagine the Thumb and Finger Fun Time Hour?
Oh God, that's what. I mean, we had to do commentary with him last night, so.
And that was an interesting experience because I don't think Finger knew that you were supposed to let the other guys talk every once in a while, but
to the point where there were "Let Thumb Talk" chants.
Yes. Yeah, those guys who God. I'd be willing to give them a test show just to see what.
Well, it's a good thing you're not the only one making decisions around here, Regal.
Hey, I think it's a great idea.
You should have had that. You should have had them on the week I was gone.
Didn't think of that.
Could you imagine you, Thumb, and Finger for an hour?
I can only imagine what the Finger especially would try to get away with. No. Jared Thumb last night, I told him he looked like a young Eric Church. He was quite proud of that, actually.
Did you know who that was?
Of course he does. He's from Muscatine.
Who's Eric Church?
A country singer.
Oh.
Why
are you stereotyping Muscatinians?
Have you ever been to Muscatine? They stereotype themselves.
Wow, you're such a hateful
person.
person.
Ask Doug Ritter.
You're such a hateful person, Regal.
I am not.
Hating on Muscatine.
Again, have you ever been to Muscatine?
Yes, I have.
Then you should know
that
I'm telling the truth.
Actually, my flower girl and her parents live in Muscatine.
How unfortunate for them.
You're so rude.
No, folks.
Regal is a hateful person.
To anyone down in the Muscatine area that listens to this, I don't hate people from Muscatine. I have great memories of the Muscatine National Guard Armory, which they have torn down. I'm still kind of bitter about that, but I also praise people for being able to live in a town that most of it smells like a fart.
You're hateful.
That's about as complimentary as I'm going to get, bro.
You're a hateful human being.
But, Alex.
What?
Are you excited?
About what?
So this coming Friday.
Is that this Friday?
Yes, it is.
It's not next Friday?
No, it's this Friday.
Are you sure?
Yes, it is definitely this Friday. We're going to Waterloo, Alex.
I go to Waterloo a lot. My sister and brother-in-law.
Well,
live there.
But we're not
Waterloo area.
But we're going to downtown Waterloo.
Downtown.
We're going to the Five Sullivan Brothers Convention Center.
Yeah.
It's IPW. George Tragos Luke says Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame Week.
Margaret's excited.
Woo!
I think Margaret might be the most excited.
Well, she gets to go to a museum.
Yeah.
I was excited for that hipster Italian place near the convention center.
That place,
yeah.
I gotta try that because everybody keeps telling me how bomb that is, and I never ate there.
We ate there with J.J.
When I
Dillon
say
last
hipster,
year.
I mean they're only open during certain hours of the day. Meaning like they're open like 11 to 3, and then they close, and they open again from like 5 to 9 or something weird
That's
like
very,
that.
It's
and
very
the drinks
European.
are all out of mason jars. But they're, what do we have? Panini? Is that what we had? I don't remember what we had.
Remember.
whatever we had was fucking good.
Apparently even Stan Hansen likes the food there.
Was that?
Stan Hansen had a salad, yeah.
Yeah, Stan
Yeah.
Hansen went there.
Apparently because the salad he had some type of vegetable that's like a delicacy in Japan.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Wade Keller told me the whole story.
Yeah. Because Wade's a vegetarian, isn't he?
Yes, Wade is a vegetarian.
Nerd.
Still likes to drink alcohol though.
Yeah. Well, there is not meat and alcohol, Regal.
That is true.
That doesn't make any sense. He's a vegetarian, but he still likes to drink alcohol.
I'm gonna say he likes to drink alcohol. I drank alcohol with Wade Keller last year. It was pretty awesome.
You drank with Wade without me?
No, you were there.
I don't remember.
You don't remember because it was Thursday night. Trust me. You can go back in the archive and find the episode from last year after on the Sunday when we got back to the Hall of Fame and we probably sound dead because we were exhausted and Alex may have still been slightly hungover.
No, I wasn't hungover at all.
Well, it was 3 days later, but
no, I wasn't hungover the next morning.
No, you actually were okay the next day. Surprisingly, because you had a lot of booze.
I was smart about it. Because remember Doug's wife made us cookies?
Yes, she did.
Those were good. Can she send some of those again this year?
Well, Doug's not coming this year.
So?
I'll bring you some from All In.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah.
Doug Ritter, if you're listening to this podcast, I want some cookies.
But no, I'm definitely excited. We're gonna go up. Should we give a quick plug? If you haven't and you're thinking about heading to Waterloo, head over to our good friends over at the Pro Wrestling Mothership Network. Check out the amazing series Mothership of Fame that they've done. They've interviewed Dan Severn, Stan Hansen, IPW owner Troy Peterson, James Jeffries, who is the IPW Hall of Fame Classic representative this year.
That's right, James Jeffries.
It's a party in the USA, and it's going to be a party in Waterloo.
Absolutely.
He's taking on Austin Aries in the first round.
Wow.
That's a big match.
Couldn't agree more, Regal.
So go check out the Pro Wrestling Mothership Network. Check out those interviews after, of course, you listen to everything on the Slam Fam Wrestling Network. Everything. But definitely go check out
even Regal's New Japan podcast.
Hey, I got a lot of good feedback from my New Japan podcast.
I know you did. I'm just teasing you. You talked to your co-host?
We have talked a little bit. Planning on hoping to plan on getting a halfway point report out, which should be trying to think what the schedule should be like. That would be early next week, I believe. It's gonna be the halfway point. So,
all right.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I get to see my buddy Malice.
Oh yeah, everybody loves Malice.
I already told Malice I'm gonna give him a big, huge hug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hug ginger kids like Luke Raven.
Yeah, we get to meet the little dude Raven.
We get to meet the little Raven. Yeah.
Is it Everett?
Everett, yes, Raven.
Everett Mark Raven.
Dude,
that's really his middle name.
Everett Mark Raven. That's actually his shoe name.
Yeah.
Dude, if that kid ever becomes a wrestler, don't change a thing. Everett Mark Raven, that'd be EMR. Dude, that's like MJF to me. Okay, that's perfect. He'd be like the next Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
He's gonna be Neverett Moore Raven.
Wow. I hope Luke hears that. Like
quote to Raven, Neverett Moore.
Oh God!
Kill myself.
That pun was bad. No.
Quote to Raven, Neverett Moore.
Get to see the Zacks.
Yeah.
What if our buddy Eric's gonna be there?
Oh, I hope so.
He's probably gonna be mad at us though, because we're not gonna be there Thursday night for trivia.
Yeah, because did we win last year?
Well, no.
No, we got second place.
We got screwed on the last question.
Because you thought it was. It's a square.
No, that was Eric. Eric was thinking it was square. I thought it was. What did I think it was? I thought it was the Mid-South Coliseum.
Yeah.
No. So I'm really excited. Who else gonna be there again? I'm super excited. Nikita Koloff's gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go meet with the Russian Nightmare. Hopefully he does not give me a lariat.
I bet if you wanted a lariat, you could just ask Johnny.
Oh, I'm sure Johnny's probably wanted to lariat me more times than I ever know. But obviously, my good buddy J.J. Dillon.
Your good buddy.
We
You
have
didn't
the-
go out to eat with him.
We have the same last name.
Your last name is Regal.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Totally forgot my last name. Regal. Booker T's going to be there. He's going to the Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah.
Paul Orndorff going to the Hall of Fame.
You know who else is going to be there? Our good friend Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce, the Scrap Daddy.
Yeah.
WWE. He was on Raw Monday night, I guess. So we call him WWE Superstar, WWE Agent.
Did he wrestle on Raw Monday night?
No, he didn't wrestle on Raw. He remember him. It was always him and Jamie Noble come out in the suits. They do the old Rene Goulet run in now.
Yeah.
Remember when it used to be Rene Goulet and who was the other guy?
Pat Patterson and
Pat and Tony Garea.
Tony Garea, Chief J Strongbow.
Chief J. Yeah. Now it's Fit Finley, Arn Anderson.
I thought Fit had left. I didn't realize Fit was back.
Dean Malenko.
Because Fit had left for a while, hadn't he?
Yeah, he left. Now he's back. But now it's always Adam Pearce, Jamie Noble, Dean Malenko.
You know what's most interesting to me?
What?
The best agents they have, seemingly, are for the most part, ones that didn't have
Big name
great
careers.
runs in WWE.
And Adam Pearce is probably one of the smartest wrestlers I ever met.
No, I'm not arguing that, but I'm saying like Adam Pearce never had a WWE run.
Yeah. I'm kind of bummed out we didn't get the All Access Pass and go for the whole weekend this year because I know is it Saturday morning, I believe, they're actually going to take a tour of the area in the hotel where the NWA was actually originally first formed. And Adam's gonna kind of do a presentation about it because he's a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
Also, obviously, if you're a WWE fan listening to this, you're thinking about going to Waterloo, dude. We got the Revival.
So yeah.
Dash and Dawson, the top guys, are coming.
I'm excited to meet them.
Who's not?
I've always been a Revival fan.
But you know, the Young Bucks might have something to say about that, but.
I don't give a shit what the Young Bucks say.
No,
Revival's the greatest tag team in the game.
Ben Askren is getting the I hear what they call the MMA award, but
who?
Ben Askren, former champion of Bellator.
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
But Stan Hansen going to be there again this year.
It's always funny to me how like nice Stan Hansen is.
Yeah. Larry the Axe Hennig, of course. Was it Baron von Raschke? Wade Keller and Bruce Mitchell from the Pro Wrestling Torch are going to be there. Of course, like I said, we can always look forward to seeing them again. It's going to be a fun day. We're going to go for the day and just kind of chill and hang out. And I'm sure I'll probably hug a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because people love to hug.
Yeah.
I will not hug Ray Furing.
You're such a jerk.
I will not hug Jason Michaels.
Such a heel.
Is anybody going to hug Jason Michaels?
I mean...
Margaret, are you going to hug Jason Michaels?
Why did you even ask? I am insulted that question was uttered.
Regal, you know, I wasn't going to, but then, you know, last week it was Prime Day on Amazon Prime, and they had hazmat suits on Amazon Prime, so I'm going to put on my hazmat suit,
and hug Jason
and
Michaels?
I'm going to give Jason Michaels his first hug.
Okay. And... can we hold Ray Furing down and cut his damn hair? Ray Furing needs to be in a hair versus hair match with somebody and lose.
You hear that, Ray Furing?
Yeah.
We're challenging you.
Ray Furing.
Tag team match. Me and Timothy Regal versus you and Jason Michaels. We win, you shave your head.
I'll put up my hair.
If you win, Regal's not allowed to shave for a year.
No. I was going to put up my hair in the match. I have a little bit up there right now. It's very small, but I do have some. Now somebody needs to cut Ray Furing's goddamn hair. What else we got? We got the Battle Royal. B. Brian Blair is going to be the Battle Royal this year. I
might enter the Battle Royal.
Huh?
I might enter the Battle
Royal. You're going to the Battle Royal? 7-star Mind, Alex McCarthy?
Maybe. I'm about due for my second match.
Trying to think of what else. We got Ugly's final match.
Yeah.
Against Aaron Von Baron.
Which, Ugly currently the IPW champion.
Yeah, who knows what's going to go on with that? Well, because then it looked like Ugly got beat down by Matty Starr, but they've still got some shows between now and the Hall of Fame to get to, so...
and just to peek behind the curtain and just sort of comment on something? I love that they're actually doing storylines at their fair shows this year.
They were, hell, unfortunately we couldn't go. They were at the Muscatine County Fair.
Yep.
Actually, it looked like a great crowd.
Yeah, I agree.
In Muscatine, so...
It was not in Muscatine, it was in West
Well,
Branch.
the Muscatine County Fair, I keep forgetting, is in West Liberty.
West Branch.
West Branch, yeah.
God.
I always forget. It's always weird to me that the Muscatine County Fairgrounds are not in Muscatine.
Was it the biggest city in the county?
Yes.
Muscatine is?
Yes.
You're sure of that?
Yes.
So, how's the G1 been going?
G1's good.
Yeah.
Ishii and Goto had a phenomenal match that I watched today while I was on my lunch break.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega is doing well. Jay White is killing it.
You didn't respond to my text that I sent you about the G1.
What was that?
I was reading some results.
Oh, about Makabe this morning.
Yeah.
No, Makabe actually has 2 points.
He must now. He didn't. Is that as of today?
No, he won the first night. He hasn't won since.
Maybe it wasn't Makabe. Was it Toru Yano?
It might have been Yoshihashi.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yoshihashi does not have any points yet. But no, trust me, if Yoshihashi had 10 points, somebody actually said, what if the finals of the G1 were Yoshihashi versus Toru Yano? I said, if that's the case, I'd be like, when did Vince McMahon officially get the Book of New Japan and shut the fucking company down?
So mean. What if, if Vince McMahon got the book, first of all, the G1 would be a one-night event.
No, G1 wouldn't exist because I hate tournaments.
Yeah.
You know who loved tournaments?
Troy Peterson?
Dusty.
Yeah, he did.
Dusty loved tournaments.
Yep.
He did a lot of them for the U.S. title.
Yeah. Yes, he did. So, did you watch the Shine pay-per-view yet?
I have not yet.
Good, we might watch it tonight.
I haven't watched Shine pay-per-view. I haven't watched Ring of Honor yet. I've been busy, obviously, working, doing SCW, and working again. So, a lot of shows this weekend that I have not gotten to yet, unfortunately. There was a lot going on this weekend.
There really was.
I didn't even see what happened at AEW last night yet.
I haven't either.
I know Connor Braxton was there.
He was.
Our buddy Jake Something was there. Kurt Stallion was there. We're going to see Kurt Stallion Friday.
Yeah.
He's taking on the Machine Brian Cage. You might be the Impact Wrestling X Division champion by then. I hope he is.
That would be pretty cool.
But see, I'm looking forward to this weekend, definitely.
Well, we didn't think we were going to make it this year.
We didn't think we were going to make it, and then thankfully things opened up. We were able to do it.
Regal thought he'd be dead.
No, I thought I'd be working.
Oh.
Where did dead come from?
I don't know.
No, I thought I'd be working, and then thankfully the schedule opened up, and I was able to take Friday off, and then, you're going somewhere Saturday, right? Oh, you're going to Freeport.
I might go to Freeport on Saturday, yeah.
You and the Moondog are you going to, trust me, if there's any place that needed summer school, it's Freeport, Illinois.
I don't know if summer school will be in session in Freeport or not.
Freeport, those people might be dumber than Muscatine. Did you know the toothbrush was invented in Freeport, Illinois?
No, I did not.
Yeah, because if they would have been invented anywhere else, it would have been called a toothbrush.
Oh, man.
Dude, seriously.
But Regal, you only brush one tooth at a time.
Well, you know.
No, you don't.
Do you know what the mascot of the high school of Freeport is?
Yes, I do. It's the pretzels because I dated a girl from Freeport.
It's a goddamn
If
pretzel.
we would have continued on the Alex McCarthy love train, you would have found out that I dated a girl from Freeport, Regal.
Jesus fucking Christ! I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Who did not go to? Who was not a pretzel. She did not go to the public high school. She went to the Catholic high school. She went to St. Aquin High School
How
in
did you get a
Freeport.
girl from Freeport when you're from fucking Dubuque?
She went to college in Dubuque. She went to Loras College.
Okay.
Yeah, in college. I dated women in college, high school. After that, I've dated some women in my day, Regal.
No, we actually played.
But none of them compare to the love of my wife.
Damn right. No, we actually we played Freeport in a high school basketball playoff game one year.
You played basketball in high school?
No, I didn't play. My school, the Rock Island High School Rocks, played.
Jesus Christ.
What?
The match of the century. Rocks and pretzels. Wow, you want to shit on the fucking pretzels when you were a rock?
Rocks. We're strong. We're immovable.
You also don't do shit.
Oh.
Bet we could have kicked the shit out of Fort Dodge in football.
Margaret, wait. What's your mascot? Well, your mascot was a Dodger, wasn't it?
Well, which high school do you want?
The high school that you graduated from.
Dodgers.
Yeah, what's a Dodger?
Ask the very famous baseball team.
Well, yeah, their name's dumb too. It's not as dumb as the Rocks or the Pretzels.
No. I'll give you one worse. When not the high school I went to, but another high school around when I lived in Pennsylvania, they were literally called, and I am not making this up, the Grape Pickers.
What the fuck?
That might win.
And the actual image of the mascot was, for some reason they were called the Grape Pickers, but their actual image was a grape in like a Roman helmet.
But anyway, what I was saying was we played them in basketball.
Well, I just hold on.
So in my student section, we all made necklaces out of rolled gold pretzels. Like we took string and tied pretzels all over them. So we were literally wearing pretzel necklaces. No.
I was a ram. I just want to say that I was a ram. That's a badass animal. A ram. You know what people are afraid of? A ram. Not afraid of a rock. Not afraid of a pretzel. Not afraid of a Dodger. You're afraid of a ram. I was a ram.
Now, you know what's worse?
Go Rams.
You know what's worse?
What?
Moline, Illinois.
What are they?
What the they're the Maroons. What the... How are you... Your mascot is a color. It is not a thing. It's a fucking color. Tell me, what exactly is a maroon? That's why we call Moline... That's why in Rock Island we affectionately called Moline High School the Morons.
Damn, that's that. I don't think anything gets lower than being called a moron by a rock.
The only good thing... You know the only good thing that Moline had? Wharton Fieldhouse, where I went and watched WWF wrestling as a child.
Man, Regal.
What?
Have you ever heard of the expression dumber than a box of rocks?
I'm going to hurt you. Trust me. I've heard that from people in Moline, people that went to United Township, people that went to Galesburg, people that went to Quincy.
Quincy Jones?
No, Quincy, Illinois.
Oh.
The Blue Devils.
I don't understand that one either, but... as an employee of the Davenport School District, I'm not going to rag on the Blue Devils. Alright.
But,
I'm
no.
a Ram.
Yes, you are a Ram.
R-A-M-S. Rams.
We get it. Hey, as long as we all know the Hawkeyes rule, that's all that's important.
What the hell is a Hawkeye?
Do I need to call Steve Manders?
To explain what a Hawkeye is?
Damn right. I'm sure Steve Manders will come in here and he will do it.
He's in Belleville, Illinois today, isn't he?
He might be. I don't know.
I think he was announced for the show.
Okay. So Steve is probably busy, but I can get him here and he can tell you what a Hawkeye is if you would like to know. Because I was sporting
You're
the
saying
new...
he's going to bully me?
I was sporting the new one called... No, he's not a bully. He's a very nice guy.
I know.
I was sporting the new one called Manders shirt last night.
Yeah, because you're biased.
I'm a babyface.
You're a biased
I can wear babyface wrestlers gear.
Okay, can you wear crotches gear next month?
Like his actual gear?
Yeah, that's what he said, his gear. He didn't say his merch, he said his gear.
Okay, so I can wear their merch.
No. Regal said he's going to wear his gear.
I'm not going to come out wearing Steve Manders' gear.
Hey,
Let's put it that way.
is he still selling his trunks? I'm going to call him and see if he's still selling his trunks. Regal wants to buy a pair of your trunks and wear them at the next show. I'll just text him because I know he's busy.
No.
Steve. Regal would like...
Didn't he block your number when you kept trying to recruit him at 3XW?
Buy your trunks. Whoa, Kiz A Fizz Abe. And wear them at the
Did you not realize this yet?
She loves... God damn, Margaret killing the fucking business.
Regal would like to buy your trunks and wear them at the next show.
Did you really text him that?
You're damn right I did.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Regal. Wow, this... See, it's so funny. We'll start, and I'll be like, geez, I don't know if we're going to make it an hour. And then I'll look like, we've gone 49 minutes.
And because this show, I thought we were actually going to have a serious show, talk about wrestling today, and yet here we are.
We talked about a lot of wrestling.
What in the history of the podcast would lead you to believe that you're going to have a serious talk about wrestling today?
Oh, yeah, the only time I ever did a serious podcast about wrestling was when I did talk by myself for an hour and a half.
What?
Remember a few weeks ago when I did the New Japan show and talked by myself for an hour and a half?
Who said that?
I did.
Oh.
You only showed up for like the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, and if you
Highest rated
look
podcast
at
we've ever done.
if you look at the minute by minute ratings, there's a big old spike in the last like 2 minutes.
Highest rated podcast we've ever done. Hey, Michael Cole has been suspended from the WWE for not hollering the big dog frequently enough.
Hey, did you see Brickhouse Brown is still alive?
Dude, can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, okay, so a lot of people
Allegedly.
are like, first off, probably a lot of people going out there going, who's Brickhouse Brown? Brickhouse Brown is a guy who was in the Mid-South USWA in the 80s and the 90s. Actually, a hell of a wrestler. Hell of a promo. Probably one of the best promo guys in the business back in that era. A guy who hates Johnny Ace, I know that. So that kind of gets in bonus points for me in some
Why do you hate
cases.
Johnny Ace?
Yeah, you know.
Who's calling it up?
But okay, so Brickhouse, the reporting came out that he had passed away. Apparently, they reported this because apparently they literally declared him dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then 45 minutes later, while his wife was sitting with him, he woke up and wanted to eat.
Yeah.
The doctors had declared him. They had taken him off the monitors because he's in hospice care with cancer.
Yep.
And literally, he kicked out at 2.
He absolutely did.
It was a near fall, but he kicked out.
And then did you see the what WWE posted?
No.
They posted that condolences for Brickhouse Brown.
No, that wasn't WWE. That was somebody else, and I can't think who. And it was a picture of D'Lo Brown.
It looked like WWE.
No, it wasn't WWE. It was somebody else. I can't think of who did that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, or it might have been made up.
No, it's WWE.
Really?
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Wrestling Inc.
Wrestling Inc. Yeah, they put a picture of D'Lo Brown.
Yeah.
Why
is that funny?
It's just. Actually, I saw it because somebody did something in the comments section that I think was pretty funny.
Our good friend,
one of the guys from Ringside Chat.
Daniel Sharp.
Yeah, Stan Sharp. No, unfortunately, we did lose Masa Saito last week.
Yeah.
A great legend of the wrestling business.
Yeah.
WWE at least did a crawl for him, which I guess he primarily was he was primarily an AWA guy in the United States. I believe he's in the Trigo Stes Hall of Fame, actually.
Probably wouldn't surprise me. Didn't he tag with Fuji? Wasn't he tag champs with Fuji in the WWF though?
Fuji briefly. You gotta remember they did change the tag champs quite frequently, so he was for a brief time.
Yeah, but in the WWF.
Yeah, he was tag champ in the WWF, so he does have some things. It wouldn't surprise me if he eventually gets inducted into the Legacy Wing Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I don't think they do a full thing for him because most of your modern fans unfortunately don't know his whole story. But sadly, Masato, great legend. Obviously, a lot of the New Japan wrestlers credit him with being an influence on them. But no, so yeah, Brickhouse still going, man. I mean,
awesome.
I'm sure he's probably still cussing Johnny Ace. I need to show you that clip from Brickhouse TV. They did like a whole thing on High Spots with him called Brickhouse TV, and man, he cut a promo on Johnny Ace that was amazing.
Why doesn't he like Johnny?
Something about Johnny, like I don't know if it was money or something, but I can't remember. But he ripped him, and literally it's just this clip. They play it on Between the Sheets all the time of him going F Johnny Ace like over and over again.
Did you see some fan tried to get Travis Titan to park their car Saturday night?
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say something on the commentary, but I never was able to work it in one night that Travis Titan's not out here trying to park anybody's car.
I'm sure if I would have been out there with you, you would have subjected me to that corny-ass joke.
Hey, Titan actually popped for it, so...
Did he?
Yeah. I did talk to Travis about his experience. He shared a very interesting story of working with who produced that segment.
Tell me off the air.
I'll say it. It was produced by Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon himself.
Oh, really?
Yes. So he, Mr. Titan Travis, was very excited because he got to hang out with Vince.
Nice.
And I, of course, did ask him. I said, "Is it literally like Pritchard says on his show?" And he goes, "Pretty much, yeah. Everything that Vince gets in there and says, now when you do it, you're scared for your life."
Nice.
And of course he's waving his arms in the air and everything. It's that would be. I gotta be honest. That's gotta be a trip.
I bet.
When you're sitting there and then all of a sudden, oh, you're gonna go work with Vince. Like, okay.
Pretty sweet. Congratulations, Travis. You deserve it.
You were on the show. Can we congratulate? Have we congratulated Jah-C?
Oh no.
On, dear God, I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
Our boy Jah, man, I was worried there for him there for a second.
Yeah, for sure.
He Mojo's apparently very strong. He might be a crappy wrestler, but he's pretty strong.
Pounce.
Speaking of pounces,
I think that's fake.
dude, come on.
I heard it was fake.
I would be so happy if Monty Brown came back to wrestling.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's
I
fake.
love Monty Brown.
I'm not, I love Monty Brown too, I'm not arguing with that, but I'm pretty sure that the thing where he said he would work for any indie anywhere in the country and would fly himself in and would work for free is fake.
Well, that part might be, but Monty Brown could have been Bobby Lashley with charisma if they'd have pushed him right.
Wow. And he had that great theme song.
I don't remember his theme song.
Oh, you will. Hold on. Remember he had the Down with the Sickness ripoff in TNA?
Oh, yeah.
With the...
Yeah, he did. You're right. I forgot because that was when they had Jimmy Hart doing music.
Yeah.
So, of course, every song was a ripoff of something. We talked about that last
WWE
week.
theme song.
Me and Adam actually talked about that last week on the show. Oh, I forgot this theme music. The Marcus Corvan theme. I totally forgot this theme.
Love this song.
But no, he's a guy. I think he kind of was one of those guys they kind of pigeonholed as an ECW wrestler, and of course he didn't last very long. Mainly because I can say this because Doug's told this story, so I can say this. Matt and Doug tried to get him to come in for NBA No Limits because we were huge fans of his.
Yeah.
He, even when he was working for TNA, had a very lucrative, like high-end, 6 figures a year personal trainer job.
Really?
So for him to take an indie booking and leave his shoot job, actually, like, you had to pay him a ton to do it.
Sure.
So he didn't take a lot of indie bookings. He was only working for TNA. And then when he got his WWE contract, but he basically, obviously, whatever, they released him, he went back to being a personal trainer. But yeah.
Wasn't it that his sister was ill and he wanted to help take care of his sister's kids?
Yeah, I think it was kind of one of those deals. But no, dude, if he wants to come back, dude, absolutely.
No, I love Monty Brown.
And, I mean, we've seen, if somebody's serious about a comeback, you never know what can happen.
PCO.
Dude, that's where I was going with it. We've seen it in 2018. The hottest guy in the independent wrestling scene right now in North America is Pierre Carl Ouellet.
Yeah, not Maurice's dad, Casey. Casey doesn't listen to this.
Oh God, I forgot about that joke.
He was not joking. He was serious. He's like, well, I don't know why they don't bring in her dad, Pierre Carl Ouellet, on Miz and Mrs. I think he's going to be a big thing on Miz and Mrs. And I think that PCO and the Miz should have a match at SummerSlam. I was like, and at the time I was driving, so I couldn't verify that this was false. And I was like 95% sure it was false, but I was like, he's so sure of himself.
That literally is the most moondog thing ever. Let's be honest, we can do a whole podcast of stories from the road with Moondog.
I mean,
we should get Moondog on the podcast sometime. God,
that'd be fun.
He's a fun person to talk to. He's definitely got some interesting opinions.
Yeah, maybe we'll get him on the show next week.
He's got some hot takes.
Maybe we'll get him on the show next week. What do you think, Regal?
Maybe. I don't know what we got going on next week, so we'll see. Obviously, I haven't sprung this on you yet, but
oh boy,
I am going to let people know. Coming up, probably sometime towards the end of the month, I'm waiting, hoping that we're going to get more matches announced. I will be doing an all-in preview.
Oh.
Possibly with some guests. We're going to talk some StarCast and some all-in. Obviously, Adam is going with me, so maybe him, maybe somebody else coming in.
Just make sure whoever you bring in, you fucking make it so they can be heard on the microphone.
Yes, boss.
I just want to protect.
Well, you're going to be here for that, for the audio, as the audio nerd.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I haven't told you yet.
I might be recording an SCW preview that day
With John G, the man you want to hear count 3.
That's right.
Those will be back, hopefully.
Oh, you know who I should get on the podcast?
Who?
Larry Lemons.
Larry Lemons is not allowed on the Slam Fam Wrestling Network.
You don't decide who is and isn't allowed on the.
I'm making a call right now that Larry Lemons isn't allowed. Nobody wants to hear from Larry Lemons.
Junior official Larry Lemons.
Nobody wants to hear about how he keeps screwing everything up. How he gets distracted by women's shoes.
You're such a hater. I like Larry.
I don't like Larry Lemons. I like John G.
I like both of them.
I like Sean Douglas. Can we get Sean Douglas to be on the show?
John Douglas?
John Douglas?
I like him so much I don't know his fucking name.
I hate you. Really do.
That's why you know my name, because if you liked me, you wouldn't know my name.
I like you very much.
My good friend.
You're a wonderful person.
Jimmery Jerry Bob.
Of all the names that you could come up with for yourself, you picked Jimmery Jerry Bob?
Jimmery Jerry Bob.
Why?
Because you never know when Jimmery Jerry Bob's going to show up.
I'm officially going to start calling you that now.
Jimmery Jerry Bob.
Jimmery Jerry Bob. Meet Jimmery Jerry Bob.
All right, off the chest of Timothy Regal with Timothy Regal and Jimmery Jerry Bob.
I like it.
Hey, Mrs. Jerry Bob, you want to come in here? Mrs. Jerry Bob is ignoring me.
We'll get Randy Contract to be on the show.
Who?
Randy Contract.
You know who I want to talk to, Regal?
Besides Randy Contract?
I want to bring in somebody that hasn't been on the show in a long time, because I know that you've been politicking to keep him off the show. I'd like to bring in my guest at this time, the man who didn't accept the invitation to my wedding, Mr. Corey Macklin. Corey, how you doing?
I'm great, Alex.
How's the USWA action up there?
It's hot USWA action. I'm up here. I keep trying to get a job from Dusty. He gave me a trial, but he didn't sign me.
So you're up there?
I'm up there.
You're not down there?
Nope, not down there.
Where?
Down there.
Where?
Down there.
You're not.
Up there.
Up there?
Up there.
What is this? Preposition hour with Corey Macklin?
I'm real good at it. Oh my! I just saw Dr. Death walk by.
Dr. Death is here.
He's talking to Terry Gordy.
Oh my!
You know they were NWA Tag Team Champions.
Where are they talking?
You know what they were champions?
When?
They were the Unified Tag Team Champions.
Where?
In WCW.
Where at though?
In Atlanta.
Over there?
Over there. In WCW.
Yeah.
Over there.
Over there?
Over there. There's with Bill Watts.
Bill Watts. Are you a big fan of Bill Watts?
No, I'm not.
Is he a big fan of you?
No, he's not. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I appreciate that, Corey.
You know who I'm a big fan of?
Who?
Lance Russell.
What about Jerry Lawler?
I like Jerry. Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
I like him. I like that too sexy.
Who's your favorite women's wrestler of all time?
Miss Texas.
I appreciate you being on the show this week, Corey.
I'm very happy to be here. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Timothy Regal, he has been keeping me off the show. I don't know why.
He's politicking.
He keeps letting that Vince Russo in the building.
I know, but
I don't like him either.
Nobody likes him, but everybody loves Corey Macklin.
Everybody loves me.
Over here,
Over here,
over there,
over there,
over
over
there,
there,
over there,
everywhere.
everywhere. They love you in a box. They love you with a fox. They love you over here and over there.
I don't know. That sounds like some Dr. Seuss. I don't know about that.
No, they did those kind of matches in Memphis back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
You
they
know,
did
wrestle
box.
you in a box, wrestle you with a fox.
They did that stuff, man. It's crazy.
Over here, over there.
They brought in concession stands.
Yeah.
I called one with Jerry and the Moondogs and J-E-F-F, J-A-R-R-E-T.
Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett.
He's going to be in StarCast.
Gonna be StarCast. I saw that clip from your wedding.
Yeah?
You and Regal was doing the spend my days working hard on the go.
But the hands. Let me tell you something, baby.
Dusty,
Corey Macklin,
Dusty, please. I need a
Corey
job.
Macklin, what I tell you about coming on this show?
I want to be the commentator for Pert Against Championship Wrestling.
I told you if you want a job working for me, you need to stay off the Timothy Regal podcast.
I'm trying, but Alex wanted to hear me.
Who?
Alex.
That egg-sucking dog. That Vince McMahon wannabe. That Gorilla Monsoon wannabe. That Bobby the Brain Heenan wannabe. Alex McCarthy. Gonna come in here and invite you on this show? Are you kidding me?
I have to try. I keep begging you. You won't give me no job at Pert.
Get out of here.
I'll
Go
tell you what.
get Regal.
I'm going over here.
Where?
Over here.
No, go over there.
I'm going there. I'm gonna get Regal. I'm gonna get Regal back.
It's over there.
Over there. I'm gonna get Regal back, and I'm gonna go and wait at your office at Purdy Gates.
I'll see you up there, baby.
All right, I'm going.
Goodbye, Corey Macklin.
Goodbye, everybody. Check out the hot USWA action.
Yeah, nobody ever watched no US.
This week in the Hall of Fame.
Nobody ever watched that shit. They was watching championship wrestling from Florida, baby.
That's what's going on, man.
How? You got to get some better security around here, if you will.
Alex brought Corey, man. I don't know.
Who?
Alex?
Alex McCarthy.
Yeah, he brought Corey.
That Vince McMahon wannabe.
Yeah.
That Gorilla Monsoon wannabe. Yeah. That Bobby the Brain Heenan wannabe.
Hey, Dust.
What?
I saw Cody last night.
You saw Cody? Where'd you see him at?
He was in a trailer for Arrow.
He was in a trailer park?
No,
with Sparrow?
In a trailer.
Sparrow from IPW?
No, not Sparrow. He was in a trailer.
Oh.
For a TV show called Arrow.
Okay, baby.
And he's an actor. He does that too.
He's a corporate cowboy, if you will.
Multi-talented. He's gonna be on Arrow. I was really excited about that.
You excited to see him in a tag team with Sparrow?
No, not Sparrow. He's not tag.
I'm a big fan of Sparrow, but he's my second favorite IPW wrestler.
Who's your favorite IPW wrestler?
James Jeffries.
Oh, I bet.
I love James. Actually, I take that back. Sparrow's my number 3rd.
Who's your number 2?
You know me, I gotta like to have me some Brooke Valentine, if you will.
And I know why you like Brooke Valentine.
Cause she's a great wrestler. You sick son of a bitch.
Absolutely.
You Jim Herd wannabe.
I was.
You Lee Marshall wannabe. You Oliver Humperdinck wannabe.
I don't get Oliver Humperdinck.
What do you mean? He was a manager.
I know.
You used to be a manager.
But he had a big red beard. I don't have a big red beard. I'm not red haired.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to.
Luke Raven could probably grow that beard.
I'm a big fan of Luke Raven.
He's
my favorite podcaster.
He is?
Yes.
I thought I was.
No.
Oh, damn.
It's Luke Raven, and then Conrad Simpson.
And Conrad Thompson.
Nah, there's probably somebody out there named Conrad Simpson on a podcast. Everybody's got a fucking podcast these days, Regal.
That's true. They gave me one.
They gave you one. What were they thinking?
I don't know, Dust.
Oh, baby.
I wish you had a podcast.
I'm on this one.
You're on this one, but
that's true, baby.
Now, I know you're.
Hey, I got an idea.
What's up?
You told Alex that you was gonna do a preview for All In.
Yeah.
You gotta have me on there, baby.
Oh, we'll get you on for a segment.
For a segment?
We'll give you on.
You gotta get my predictions.
Well, yeah, we'll get you your predictions.
I think Cody's gonna become the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, if you will.
Cody's gonna beat Nick Aldis.
I think he's gonna beat Nick Aldis.
What do you think about him saying he respects Flip?
That's okay.
You like Flip?
I wouldn't go that far.
I figured he might remind you of Brian Pillman.
Maybe a little bit. But
no, Brian?
I like Cody. He's my son.
Well,
but I'm a big fan of Aldis too.
Because he ended up being a champion.
They have great produce at Aldi's. Nick Aldi's. He's the owner of the grocery store Aldi's. Nick Aldi's. What are you laughing at, Regal? They got great produce. I get my cantaloupes there. Get my big old watermelons.
You know, Dustin, I figure you'd be excited for All In Waterloo.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. All in Waterloo. What the hell are you talking about, Regal?
The Hall of Fame in Waterloo.
The Hall of Fame in Waterloo.
You're in there.
You're damn right I'm in there, baby.
I wasn't there when you went in. I wish I was. Man.
Why the fuck weren't you there?
I didn't know. I didn't go to the Hall of Fame at that point, man. I really wish I would have been there.
You egg sucking dog.
But you're in there, man. I go by your plaque every year.
Every year you go by there?
I go by your plaque every year, and I read it, and I pay my respects, and I let the world know I miss you.
You miss me, Regal?
I miss you, Green.
That's okay. That's why I come down here and do the podcast with you.
All right, man.
If you can imagine, I'm here.
All right, bro. You want to do the plugs?
No, not yet. Did you watch Table for Three with Jeff Jarrett and Brian James and Elias?
I've not yet.
It's a good one. He talks about me, how I gave him the idea to be the drifter.
Oh. You give him that idea to sing?
Yeah, he brought his guitar to promo class. Oh. And I said, you're going to be the drifter, baby.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart. I'm pretty creative.
Got him over.
Yeah, got him over, baby. But I think I'm probably up there in the top 2-3 creative minds of all time. Right up there with Todd Kutcherman and Alex McCarthy and who's that guy you like?
Paul Heyman?
Bruce Pritchard.
Bruce Pritchard?
Yeah, Paul Heyman. He's okay. He learned everything from me.
Yeah.
14 years old. He snuck into a creative meeting. Do you ever hear that story?
I've heard that story.
Yeah, he came in and he said, I want to learn from the best. And I said, well, you just sit down and you'll keep your mouth shut, boy, and you can learn from the best.
All right.
Now you want me to do the plugs?
Do the plugs, Dusty. Send them home.
Is it time to do the plugs?
It's time to send them home.
There's nothing else that needs to happen this week.
I think they're giving us the go-home cue.
There's nothing else that needs to happen this week.
Nope.
Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Regal.
Hi, Rick.
Regal, you got to be kidding me.
I thought you were busy this week.
You thought I was... I'm busy every day of my life.
What's going on, Rick?
What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Woo! I'm the kiss-stealing, wheeling-dealing, limousine-riding, Learjet-flying, 16-time heavyweight champion of the world.
I've heard that.
Did you watch the ESPYs?
I did not. I was at work.
You were at work.
Yeah.
Did you record them?
I don't have ESPN.
You don't have ESPN.
But I did see Ashley.
You saw Ashley.
She looked great.
You know, I've been thinking.
She looked beautiful.
Watch it.
I said she looked beautiful. She looked great. She looked amazing.
Yeah, watch it.
All right, Rick.
But I was going to say, I've been thinking, I don't know how I feel about you calling her Ashley.
Well, you call her Ashley.
She's my daughter. When she comes out of your loins, you can call her whatever the hell you want.
Well,
You're a fan, right?
Yes.
You ever buy a ticket to see my daughter?
Yes.
You bought a ticket, right?
Yes.
You were invited?
And I wasn't invited.
You were a VIP.
Well, I'm a VIP at StarCast.
You shut the hell up.
Yeah, I'm a VIP with your son-in-law.
Regal, you're really testing my nerves here. I'm trying not to yell.
Okay, Rick.
I went to Alex's wedding. Did you see me there?
I didn't. You were there?
Are you kidding me? Of course I was there. I met Anthony.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Met Anthony. And nice kid.
He's a very nice kid.
Very helpful. But I told him, I said, Anthony, you're the future of the business.
Really?
You got a lot of promise. And for your sake, you have to spend so much time with this sad, sorry Regal that I'm going to try to be nicer to Regal so he doesn't take it out on a young up-and-comer like Anthony. I've heard about how you like to yell at the kids.
I respect that, Rick.
So I'm going to be nicer to you, so you can be nice to Anthony.
Are you not going to chop
But
me?
until you can't go to a WWE show without buying a ticket, you will refer to my daughter as Charlotte Flair.
Okay, Charlotte Flair.
The Queen.
The Queen.
The Queen, Charlotte Flair. The greatest women's champion of all time.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
And the top 5 greatest champions of any gender of all time. Behind only 3 people.
Yourself.
Me. Triple H. John Cena. Ashley's number 4. She's coming close to Cena, though.
All right. Who's number 5?
Arn Anderson.
Arn? He never won the world title, though.
I said champion of any title. Greatest champions. Never said world title. Clean the shit out of your ears when I'm talking to you.
I
Regal.
thought you were going to be nicer.
I'm out of here. Hey, Regal.
Yeah, Alex?
I just want to point something out.
What?
When Dusty is bad-talking me,
Yeah?
he calls me a Vince McMahon wannabe,
Yeah?
a Gorilla Monsoon wannabe,
Yeah?
and a Bobby the Brain Heenan wannabe. He calls you a Lee Marshall wannabe, a Jim Herd wannabe, and an Oliver Humperdinck
You talking
wannabe.
about my chest bleeding? Rick chopped me really hard.
I'll get you a Band-Aid.
Okay.
But pretty good show this week.
Good.
What did we talk about? We talked
We're
about
talking about a lot of things. Talking about IPW, Hall of Fame.
IPW Hall of Fame,
We're talking about SCW.
a little bit of SCW.
Margaret broke kayfabe.
Margaret killed the business.
Yeah. Jim
R.I.P.
Cornette. Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette was gonna come, but he got distracted at Wendy's.
Ooh, return of Corey Macklin.
With Corey Macklin returned.
I'm so excited to see him.
Corny was gonna come to tell Margaret about killing the business, but he got stuck up at the Wendy's.
Well, that's fair.
He's gonna be there for hours.
We ate there last week with our family from Texas.
Yeah. But it's been a good day. Is Dust, you still here?
Let me tell you something, baby.
Dust, man, I need you to do me a favor.
What's that?
Man, can you like come in when Rick's here so he doesn't chop me?
Gonna be a Rick here at the same time?
Can you come
Boy,
give
Regal.
Rick chops me again? Can you come give him a bionic elbow?
Will we give Rick a bionic elbow?
Do the flip flop and fly?
Flip flop and fly?
That'd be great, man.
I'll think about it.
All right.
I'll think about it. And while I'm thinking about that, I want you people out there to think about SCW's 15th anniversary. Go to scw-pro.com. Purchase your tickets in advance. The front row will sell out. General admission will sell out. Get them now. And go ahead and follow the Hawkeye, Steve Mendes, at One Call Mendes. Go ahead and follow the prettiest bride of the entire summer, baby, Miss Margaret Adele, at Margaret. Margaret, is there underscore in there? Hey.
What?
You got an underscore in your Twitter handle, baby?
Yes.
Margaret underscore Adele. Follow her on there. And if you're a publisher and you're listening to this, publish her damn manuscript already, baby. She needs to be making some dream money. She deserves it. And go ahead and follow her if you want to listen to what she has to say about wrestling. Go ahead and follow Bells in a Cell. Go ahead and follow the future Vince McMahon, the future Gorilla Monsoon, the future Bobby Heenan, the future Paul Heyman, the future Bruce Pritchard, Alex McCarthy, at One Real Smart Alex. Is that some pasta you making, Margaret?
Yep.
It smells good. Can I stay for some pasta?
Sure.
Alrighty, baby. That sounds good. Go ahead and follow the Lee Marshall wannabe, the Jim Herd wannabe, the Oliver Humperdinck wannabe, Timothy Regal. He's crying right now because Ric Flair chopped him so much, and now I'm poking a little fun at him, you know. But we have a good time. Me and Regal, we're gonna go have a whiskey after this. You like whiskey, Regal?
Love whiskey, you know that.
I know that, baby. We had a cocktail or two in our day, and anyways, follow him. What's your Twitter handle? SCW Regal 444.
Exactly.
That's why I'm the best, baby. That's why you had me do the plug
Perfect every time.
every time. And then you go ahead and go on Facebook and you gotta like the Slam Fam Wrestling Network. Then you gotta go on Twitter, you go follow at Slam Fam Rest, WREST. Regal, you look upset.
No, I'm not upset.
Are you sure?
I'm just tired.
You're tired, baby.
Been a long day.
It's been a long day for Regal. It's 6:05, baby!
It's the greatest
It's
time of the day.
6:05. You might. It's probably not 6:05 when they listening to this.
No.
Maybe it is. That'd be funny, wouldn't
It's
it?
6:05 right now when we're recording. I know that's
Yes.
your favorite time of the day,
My
Dusty.
favorite time of the day, 6:05. Follow Slam Fam Wrestling on Instagram. Alright, baby, let's go turn it over to Mr. Lance Catamaran. For Margaret Adele, Timothy Regal, Alex McCarthy, The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and I guess Corey Macklin. This is Lance Catamaran, and we'll see you at the show.